I'm gonna survive for 100 days as a werewolf. With the help of the Werewolves mod, I'll be able to turn into a hairy dog, werewolf, and unlock a bunch of skills that are gonna help me survive all of the enemy creatures that are lurking in the woods. Unless I get distracted howling at the moon. It's day 1 and I'm stranded on an island. Yay. But I can see land, so let's go and swim over there. I need to become a werewolf first, so that means I need to get bitten by a werewolf. I'm scared. And the best place to find werewolves is the biome they spawn in. And that's the werewolf heaven. It sounds very cozy, but I have a feeling it's going to be really deadly. So we definitely have to gear up first. Let's make a wooden pickaxe and let's see if we can find some stone. We have sandstone right here. I wonder if we can use that to make a stone pickaxe. The word stone is in it, so... Nope, it doesn't work. You didn't see that happen from Minecraft. You're also not seeing this floating tree that I'm leaving here. I found a little hole, so let's just take the stone from here. And we can also take the coal off the walls. And I made all of the stone tools, so let's see if we can find some food. And hopefully a bed. I found these. Can you eat them? Wolf's Bane. I think they're gonna be really bad for me once I turn into a werewolf. Look what I see behind the trees. My dinner. And also my bed. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Don't go into the cave, you stupid sheep. There's no escape from me. Ugh. There's also no escape from the cave. I'm scared. I'm sorry you had to see that, little armadillo. Then I went on a random killing spree and unalived all of the animals in the savannah. And I crafted a furnace, so now we can cook our food. But then it got dark already, so it was time to sleep the first night away since I don't want to face any of the creatures that are crawling out at night. And in the morning of day 2, I decided it was time to leave this place behind because we have to find the werewolf biome. Because I need to get bitten by dogs. So let's pack up our things and let's go out into the ocean and see what awaits us on the other side. Goodbye, floating trees. I sailed the ocean all day and all I could see were a bunch of tiny islands. Wait, I see some land. Never mind, it's just one floating pillar. And I found more acacia land. Time to leave some more floating trees here and slaughter these innocent cows. There's also a creepy cave here, so maybe we can find some iron. I didn't find any iron though, so I decided to just keep going. Yay! There's iron down there. I have an idea. Big brain idea. Let's craft a door. And then we can swim down there right in front of the iron and go inside of the door, and then we can breathe here and we can mine all of the iron. Door mining for the win. Wait, there's a creature down there. Hello? There's a name tag. I have a feeling that werewolves and vampires are lurking in the caves down below. I'm not scared. On day 3, I crafted an iron pickaxe, and then I did some more door caving while my iron was smelting. But I think we have to keep going because the werewolves are calling. Awoo! I've left the ocean and now I'm gonna follow this river until I see any other biomes. Wait, hello? Oh no, it's the hunters. They're definitely gonna kill me once I turn into a werewolf. Hi guys! Now I can just walk through here and they're not gonna be angry. But later, they're gonna murder me. Also, what is that pink tree behind me? I thought this was a taiga, but it looks like a completely different biome. I think we found the werewolf heaven. Let's see if we can find any cute doggies. Okay, let's just go over there, but I'm gonna set my spawn right here. Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. I saw someone. Hello? Oh my gosh. Puppies! You're so cute! They have glowing eyes. Guys, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. What do I do? What do I do? Ah! Ow! Did I get the effect? No, I didn't. Come on, give me the effect! Are you scared of the water? Are you scared of the water? No, he's not scared of the water! Give me the effect or I'm gonna kill you. Please. Ah! You, we got his liver. But I didn't get the effect just yet. And I'm so close to dying and I don't want to waste all of my food. So I'm thinking let's just craft a chest and then we can just dump all of our resources in there. Oh my gosh, the guy came out from behind the tree. Yeah, I just died. Hi. Give me the effect. Nope. 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 Yes, I have it. Don't kill me now. I have it. I have it. Ah, there's another one lurking in the trees. But soon I'm gonna be one of you. As long as they don't kill me while I'm in transition. And to complete the transition, we actually just have to sleep. We just have to be careful that that guy doesn't see us. No. Break the bed. Run! And now, let's sleep. I'm a werewolf now. It says level 1, but I don't look like a werewolf just yet. I just look like a completely normal person. But we now unlock this werewolf menu, and we have a skill screen, and we can unlock more werewolf skills. And the next one is the partial werewolf form. And there are 3 wolf forms in total, and a bunch of cool skills. But we need to complete a bunch of different tasks to unlock all of those skills. So first we gotta get our stuff back. Is the guy angry again? Hello, friends? Yes? Yay! He's so cute! But now let's take all of our stuff. And I saw there's a village over there, so let's go and steal from them. Wait, Water weakens me. I guess my swimming days are over. Uh-oh. Wait, are they angry? Yay, they're not angry with me. I think I'm deceiving them because I don't look like a werewolf. They have no idea. Let's run away. Losers. No, why did I jump into the water? Hello, villagers. I'm here to steal from you. Let's see what you have in your chests. Ugh. I thought the guy was just lazy, sleeping during the day, but I think he's a vampire. There's also some food, but I don't think I can actually eat fruit when I'm a werewolf. Or can I? This does not taste right. So as a werewolf, I can only eat meat. I looted the entire village and I didn't really find much except sleeping vampire villagers. And I think we can actually take over the village. We just have to click on this. A nearby vampire village is under attack from werewolves. Wait, the vampires are coming now. How's the vampire outdoing the sun? Look, there are some dogs killing the vampires. Yay, puppies. No! Ah! The iron golem killed my puppy. That was so mean. Good boy. Get him, get him. Ah! Ah! No, I didn't set my spawn. Set spawn, set spawn. Stupid vampire, you cannot get it. Haha. Yes! That's so scary. Oh my gosh, it's just the dog at the door. Oh my gosh. Wait, did they kill my dog? You killed my dog! Ah! You cannot. No! Ah! Stupid vampires. Ah. Ah! I'm so bad at the game. The vampires can defeat me during the day when they're weakened. Ah! Ha ha ha! Losers. Ah! I thought I was doing a big brain thing. I just died. Die, vampires! I died. Die. Yes. And I think we actually lost the raid because the vampires are still all over the village. So maybe we should just take all of our stuff and quickly run away. And then we can try again later once we're stronger. I will come back, vampire village. And I think what I want to do is set up my base somewhere near the village. And I also want to be near the werewolf forest. So maybe this area right here could be perfect. Look, we even got some berries here. Wolf berries. I'm stuck in the wolf berries. And there's also some wolfsbane here. I actually get an effect from it. I don't know if that's good or bad though. Also, hi doggy. I set up a little ugly early game area and I'm smelting my iron. And I think the first thing we gotta work on is a good food source. And since werewolves could only eat meat, we gotta round up some cows and sheep. But for that we need wheat and the villagers have a bunch of hay bales here. So I'm just gonna steal all of that. Hee hee, the vampire villagers have no idea that I tried to raid them earlier and failed dramatically. Let's get these guys all the way over to my base. Wait, there's a weird guy. Oh, that's the vampire villager. Don't follow me, I don't want you in my base. Wait, I actually don't have anywhere to put the animals. Let's quickly chop down some spruce. Let's grab some fences. And then the animals can go in here. And now we can breed all of our animals. And I'm also gonna gather up some spruce wood so we can make ourselves a little hut. Because I don't want any stray dogs stealing from my chests. Some of these trees here are so weird they don't have any leaves. I wonder if that's intentional creepy trees or if that's a bug. Okay, I'm kind of scared at the sheer amount of werewolves that are here. And I know the normal werewolves aren't the only ones that are lurking in these woods. There are alpha werewolves and they're gonna kill me. So we're definitely going to need a house where we can be safe. And so I started building a little wooden shack while the werewolves watched me creepily. Go away! Wait, it just said in chat that a nearby vampire village is under attack from hunters? Losers! I think I should just run away and leave them to it because they're both my enemies. I got the walls of the house done, so now I just need to put a roof on top of it. Oh my gosh, that guy jump scared me so bad. He just stood behind the wall. Stop! He's so creepy! The house is basically done. We just have this guy lurking and walking around it. Go away, you creep! And I think I just want to add a bunch of windows into the wall so I can always see the creatures that are lurking around me. But look, my house is done. It's just a little shack, but it's gonna do for now. And I'm gonna be nice and safe in here. But now I think it's time to work on leveling up our werewolf skills. And for that, we need to craft an altar, so I'm gonna need some resources. So let's go and look for a cave. There's one in this hill, so let's just go in. And it's basically a dead end. Okay, there are no monsters, but that's good because we just need the stone off of the walls. I'm in your walls. And we need to smelt that cobblestone into stone. And I think we also need some oak wood, so let's quickly chop down this tree. And we also can't forget to breed our animals. Now we can take that stone and craft it into bricks. And then we can make a stone altar. So this is where we're going to perform rituals, but it's missing structures. So we need more stone. And now we can craft a stone altar fireball. And I think we just have to place it around this altar. But we need 4 of those bowls in total, so we need to wait for more stone to smelt. I got all the balls, so now we have 4 around the altar. And when we click on it, it says the structures are not burning. Your eyes are burning though. So I think we need some flint and steel. And we get flint from gravel, so let's just jump into the water. Come on, give me flint. I'm just gonna take this gravel and we can just break it over and over until it drops flint. And now we can craft a flint and steel. And let's make a little fire. Now it says the ritual is only working at night. Well, good that it's getting dark then. This guy's just standing in Wolfsbane getting weakened. Why are you doing this to yourself? And now we can open it and it says we need cracked bones and liver. Gross. And we also need to snatch prey, which means killing other creatures. But luckily that bar is full already because we've been killing tons of creatures. So we just have to collect livers and cracked bones. And the creatures that drop livers and cracked bones are werewolves. I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ah! It's so strong! Hello? Where'd he go? Ah! He's right at the door. Got him. And he actually dropped one. We got another liver and we already have one in here. I guess we just have to keep slaying werewolves. I'm so sorry. It has to be this way. Yay, we got the bones. And we also got a bone necklace of general endurance. And it allows you to be longer in werewolf form. I think we can actually equip this right here. And we also got another of these charms earlier, so we can also equip this one. So we're gonna be a little bit stronger. I'm still gonna die though. Oh my gosh, this guy just blends into the landscape. That's so terrifying. Here, doggy, 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 doggy. The best trick is the door trick, just hiding in my house and just killing them from the open door. My sword broke. Let's make an iron sword so we're even stronger. And we could also make some iron armor, because I kind of forgot to do that and I've just been running around without any protection. I'm here to extract your liver, good sir. Please hand it over. Oh my gosh, he just dropped one. But I think we actually have everything now. We need 2 cracked bones and 3 livers and fire. Yes, it took the stuff off the altar. Something is happening. Ah, it just got dark. Please nothing creep on me, I'm scared. But now we are level 2 and we can unlock the next skill, which is partial turn. Unlocks the first human-like werewolf form. Okay, let's do it. I'm still looking the same right now. I think I need to enable it. We just have to assign the partial turn to a key. And when I press it... Did I... I just got ears and I got claws. Look, they're in my hand. Rawr! I have claws. Rawr! Fear me, Skelly. Rawr, rawr. Wait, I have teeth. Wait, can I bite? Just made a sound. And I died too. Rawr! Yes! Wait, that was the first normal monster I killed. I'm so bad at this game. Wait, I cannot wear armor when I'm a werewolf? Good that I didn't craft a whole set of iron armor then, because I won't really use it. Rawr. Fear me, I'm a dog. Arroo. Guys, there's a creeper at my door. Ah! Come here, creeper. Ah! Why? Why did I do that? No, my animals! But it's fine. I just wanted to build a new animal pen anyway because I built it way too close to my house. I hate creepers. I think I'm just gonna build the animal pens right here closer to the village. Also, the village is still getting raided. But that's good for me because then they're busy with the vampires and they're not gonna worry about me. Let's set up 2 different kinds of animal pens this time. And now we just need to round up all of my animals again. You're not one of my animals. Go away. Let's put the sheep in this pen. And this one here is for the cows. And now we've got most of the cows and sheep rounded up again. And this guy also went into the pen. Rawr. I'm so sorry. Poor little fur baby. And I think I'm also gonna lock the villagers into their houses. Hello? Are you coming for me? Hello? What does he want? What the heck? Why did he just kill me? I just wanted to help the villagers and lock them into their houses so they don't die to zombies at night. And now he's nice to... Hello? What is wrong with that guy? I'm still gonna help the villagers. This guy has to stay in there. Also, why is there just a vampire hunter in the house? Ah! Ah! Where did he go now? Hello? Ah! No! Don't come out the door. Ah! They can open the door! I just never learn. Oh wait, now I get it. The golem wants to kill me when I'm a werewolf. Because if I'm not a werewolf, he won't care. Right? Right? Ah! I think he saw me change, so that doesn't count. Oh, thank you for throwing my stuff down the balcony, you absolute idiot. Can I have the rest, please? Hello? Get wrecked. And after that disaster, I decided to just leave the village behind and go and check out this werewolf forest. There's a guy on the tree. Also, look at the sky. It just turns dark when you're in here, which is kind of scary. And I want to see what other resources we can get from here, because there are also these trees right here, which are pink. So let's mine those. And this is a jacaranda log, or maybe it's a jacaranda. I have no idea how to pronounce anything though. And I think this actually turns into really cool planks. Look, it's like a pastel kind of pinkish purple color. I love it. And next to the pink wood, there's also this blue wood, or maybe the leaves are just blue. Let's get that too. Wait, that's so cool. It's called magic planks. Yay, we have magic wood. That guy is absolutely terrifying. Wait, I can see a name tag. I think that's one of the dangerous wolves. It's an alpha werewolf, level 1. I mean, level 1 isn't super dangerous, right? Ah! Dude, that is absolutely terrifying how he just comes after you. I hope he doesn't chase me all the way to my house. If I'm not strong enough to raid a village, I'm definitely not strong enough to face an alpha werewolf. Wait, there's another one by my house? I definitely need to level up again. But first, let's plant our pretty trees here. And then we need to fill that meter again. We need to snatch prey. And I'm thinking let's just go into a cave so we can kill some monsters. And at the same time, get some more iron. And there's a creepy cave down here. And there's a hunter village over there. I think I prefer the cave. Hi, monsters. Let's try and go up here. They would have so murdered me. There isn't a single piece of iron in this cave. This is the absolute worst. Let's go and find a better one. I just found another cave. Let's go down this hole. It doesn't seem too promising though. Hi, monsters. I'm gonna kill you all. I found a giant cave full of vampires and the regular monsters. And I realized since becoming a werewolf, skeletons are no longer hostile towards me, but all the other monsters still are, so I had a horrible time in that cave. No! I also found a weird spawner which turned out to be a vampire spawner, so I didn't want anything to do with that. And you know what would be perfect? If we actually found some iron in this cave. But I'm not gonna give up on my quest to find iron because there's this hunter village. And maybe they have iron in their loot chests. So we can go and steal from them and pretend we're just a human. I'm definitely not howling at the moon at night. Hello, hunters. Thank you for this coal and iron ore. Also those barrels. Hello there. What? Why is there a netherite ingot? That is so funny. We got so much iron and gold too. Let's take all of their hay bales too because I have a bunch of sheep to eat. And of course the best thing, they have leads at the horse stable. And they always have a big loot chest in that tower. Hello. Oh, free iron. And 2 blocks of gold. And also some garlic bread. Gross. And on day 12 I'd looted the entire hunter's camp, so I just ran away again. Those hunters had no idea that I was secretly a werewolf. I also stole their barrels because my chest is pretty much full, so we need even more storage space. And I filled this prey snatched meter by killing all the monsters. So now let's make some iron leggings. And that means we're a little bit stronger, so we can kill some more wolves in the forest. Maybe we can even fight one of those level ones. Hello. Please die. Give me your liver. I want half a heart. This is fine. I'm just gonna kill him by the door. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, now there's another werewolf. He brought his friends. If you want me to kill your whole pack, I will. Yes, I got him. I'm the alpha now. And the alpha dropped some white and dark pelt and a werewolf tooth. I don't know what to do with that yet, but I think it's gonna come in handy later. Also, we can eat wolf berries. They're actually a food source for us. But now let's force some more werewolves to donate their livers. A lot of slaying later. I collected a bunch of things and it got dark again, so let's see what we need. We need 4 livers and 3 cracked bones. And now we can set this on fire again. And level 3. And for the next level, we can either unlock night vision or sense that we can sense nearby mobs. I think for now I'm gonna choose night vision. So now when I turn into a werewolf, I can see everything in the dark. I didn't see the creeper though! I think using my werewolf claw actually deals damage too. Look at that. Rawr. Got him. On day 13, I was out of food, so I continued breeding all of my animals. And I think I also want to set up a little crop field, so I have an infinite food supply for all of my animals. Let's dig out a little part of this hill here, and we can decorate it by adding some logs around it. So this crop field is gonna have some stripped pink wood as a border. And I'm also gonna need some water for the crop field. I just died! Someone just one-shotted me! Stupid vampires. That was that guy who killed me. Oh my gosh, he's so strong. Taste the claws. Rawr. Rawr. Let's create an infinite water source, and then we can finally continue working on our crop field. And I don't have a lot of seeds, so we have to go around and punch some grass and get more. And now I have 37 seeds, so we can just plant all of them. And once all of the crops have grown, we can quickly fill up the rest of the field. And it's looking very pink. And because I didn't want to sit around waiting for my crops to grow, I made a path connecting my house to the crop fields and the animal pens. And also did my regular chores of breeding animals and extracting livers from the werewolves. And I still don't have a huge amount of food, but we're definitely getting there. And thanks to the path I made, our area is looking a little bit more connected now. And I waited until nighttime to level up again, but we're 1 liver short. Oh, doggy. And now we can level up again. Now we have several different choices, and I'm gonna go for rage mode, because after that comes the beast form. But that costs 3 skill points, so we need to grind out 2 more levels to get that. So on day 16 it was back to slaying werewolves. And the wolves also dropped some more of this pelt, and that actually unlocked more recipes. We can make wolf armor. Let's make this pelt helmet. And when we turn into a werewolf, maybe we can wear wear this too. Yes! I have a wolf helmet and wolf ears. I'm a double dog. But that's perfect. So now we even have a little bit of armor when we are in wolf form. And we also look really cute. And now we can level up again while this wolf is growling at me. But now we're level 5. And we gotta save those skill points because we need one more for the beast form. So I am really sorry, but I need your liver. And I almost forgot, we can also try out our new rage mode that I unlocked earlier. We just go into a rage. Rawr! Got him. We have much faster attack speed. Rawr! Look at me, I'm so strong. I also almost died. That's very un-rawr. And I just died to a werewolf from Minecraft. Bad dog. Very bad dog. And since I'm still not super strong enough to face all of the werewolves, I think I'm gonna try a different way to fill up my prey snatched meter. Because we have a lot of plains biomes all around us and we can just kill all of the animals. And the best thing is, instead of running out of food, we're getting more. And now we have all of this food and filled up the prey meter. But now it's time to level up once more. I'm actually so excited we're gonna get the next werewolf form. Now we can unlock the beast form. So now we can turn into a beast. Oh my gosh, I'm a dog. And we can actually customize the dog. We can have glowing eyes and we can have different colored eyes too, like the red eyes or different skin types. We could be any of these colors. I think for now I'm gonna be classic brown werewolf with red eyes. And look at my hand. Rawr! Wait, I can run around with a sword. This is so funny. And now we actually have way more hearts, so we should be stronger. And attacking monsters is actually way faster now. Look at me. Get wrecked. Which means tomorrow we can finally raid the village. And now let's go to bed. Oh my gosh, I'm a werewolf sleeping in a bed. This is so ridiculous. But being a werewolf during the day is actually a little bit harder now. Because when we turn to a beast form during the day, we have this bar that's gonna slowly run out. So we can only be a werewolf during the day for that time. So let's make it count. Hi, Mr. Golem. Get wrecked. Ah! Let's raid it. Rawr. It's actually a hunter village now because the vampires and the hunters just have been fighting the entire time. And I just died. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna raid this village and this time I'm gonna succeed. Look at me. I'm a big werewolf. I'm not scared of you hunters. Ah! I just died again. And it took all night, but then the village was finally captured by werewolves. So now this is my village. And now we also have this special villager that's a werewolf representative. And we can earn different kinds of rewards from him. Ah! Oh my gosh, the spider just jump scared me from behind. Stupid spider. Also, the hunters drop these human hearts and they're actually a food source. Awkward. I will never get used to looking like this. On day 19, it was gray and rainy, so I spent the day breeding my animals and unaliving them, of course, and then sat inside my cozy little hut waiting for my food to cook. And on day 20, I had a bunch more food, which is perfect because I want to go and hit the mines and finally get myself some diamonds. I found this cave here that goes down really, really deep, all the way down to deep slate. So I brought a water bucket so we can try and clutch down. Just kidding, I'm just gonna slowly and carefully go down. And I can already see some iron. Also, what is this? That's a different kind of ore. Silver ore. I think that's harmful to werewolves. When I hold it, I actually get a silver effect. No thank you. And look what I can see down there. Diamonds. And hopefully nothing is going to explode on me. On day 21, I was still running around the caves, looking for diamonds, mining all the iron and dodging all of the creepy monsters. Diamonds. Oh yeah. Ooh, there's a fall. Ooh, there are diamonds down there too. And there are more diamonds over there. What the heck is going on? Get away from my diamonds. Wait, what is that block? Hello? Is that a raw iron block just in the ceiling? I have more diamonds. Why are there so many diamonds? Ah! Vampire! Dude, no! No, not my diamonds. Diamonds. I have 22 diamonds and we have 47 raw iron. And my iron pickaxe just broke, which was definitely my cue to leave. And now we can craft some diamond tools like the pickaxe and an axe and a shovel. And of course a diamond sword because I need to slay those werewolves. Diamond sword power. Got him. And now that it's dark and scary outside, we can try and level up our werewolf skills once again. And it's time for level 7. And I want to unlock improved speed. So now when we're a werewolf, we can run way faster. Oh, now this is scary. Imagine this creature is just running towards you at high speed. And now that I'm this big scary wolf, I can barely fit through the door of my house. So I think it's time we get an upgrade. And I want to build the house using these 2 new wood types. So we have a lot of tree chopping to do. Okay, but imagine you just come across a giant werewolf who's chopping down trees. And day 23 was still tree chopping day, but next to pink and blue wood I also needed some spruce wood. So I was chopping trees under the creepy stare of all of the werewolves. He's creepy And on day 24, I had almost 2 stacks of each of the wood types. Now we just need to get some other block types in the mix so it's not just wood. And I think I'm gonna go for stone. And a long mining session later, and we have over 4 stacks of cobblestone. And while I'm smelting all of that cobblestone into stone, I'm gonna craft up all of my wooden logs into a bunch of materials for my build. And on day 26, my stone was still smelting, but I had a whole barrel full of build resources ready. And I think I want to build my house right here next to my old one. But that means we have to terraform the area first because right now it's just full of holes and this guy watching me creepily. Hello there. Oh, he nodded at me. That was creepy. So let's cover up this messy hole here first. And this is looking much better already, but the build is gonna be really big. So it's gonna have to go into the werewolf forest too. So this area needs to be clear of trees. I freed up a bunch of space back here. Now we just need more dirt to terraform that area. And I have a little underground dirt mining area here. Because breaking grass takes a little bit longer. So down here I can work really fast. And now we have tons of dirt so we can make sure this area is nice and flat. And on day 28, everything was terraformed, but an alpha level 2 spawned where I wanted to build. So I think if I want to start building, I have to defeat the alpha first. It's fine, I can do it. He brought his whole pack. Go in the house. Ah! I'm still not strong enough to fight them without hiding behind my door. I'm definitely not scared. Got him. That was terrifying, but now let's start building. And I figured out the layout of the house, so this is gonna be one big building and then we're gonna have 2 little ones attached to it. So let's first work on the main building in the middle, and let's add a foundation made of stone and stone bricks. And I want the house to give lunar mansion vibes, so I'm gonna use the blue magic wood as the walls of the house. And on day 29 I'd finished the walls of the house, so now it's time to grab some spruce wood, and then we can build the outline of a really nice curved roof on top of the walls. And I think this turned out really well. And now I brought all of my pink wood, because now we can fill the spaces in between with that. This is going to be such a magical cottage. And I think these colors go really well together, but I did leave the spaces on the sides of the build empty, because we still need to attach 2 more buildings to this. But I'm out of blue magic logs, I only have 15 left, so we gotta take a little building break and chop down more trees. And on day 30 I still didn't have enough wood, and because the trees take so long to grow, I'm just gonna use bone meal so it goes a little bit faster. But then I had to take a break from resource grinding because my village was under attack from vampires, so we have to kill them. But it looks like my werewolves are doing all of the work. It's so funny to me that vampires can attack during the day even though they should burn. And now all of the vampires are dead except the vampire villagers, who are now dead too, so the village was successfully defended. We did it. And now I've got enough wood so that I could continue building again, but there's an alpha behind my house. What level is he? Hello? It's just a level 1, so we can take him. Why do they always keep spawning at my house? This is so terrifying. Got him. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now a new one spawned? I'm just gonna build my house and hope he doesn't see me. Seriously? A second one spawned? Why? And now the walls are done, but the werewolves are spawning on the roof. Why are they so creepy? But we're good as long as no alpha starts spawning on my house too, so let's quickly put a roof on top of this. And on day 32, I just had to fill in the roof with the pink wood and added a bunch of details to the roof, like the swirl up here and the little waves down here and the window in the middle. And I want to build the exact same thing over here as well, but I think to be able to do that, I need to get rid of some of the alphas. So I'm just gonna go werewolf mode again. Ah! And then slay this guy. I'm going into my house. Ugh. Why is there a villager in my house? Hello? He took my stone cutter. Okay, villager, listen to me carefully. Don't open the door. No! Ah! Close the door! Oh my gosh, they're just lurking outside my house and the villager's in the way. Come back in, villager. Close the door. Do not open the door. Ah! You stupid villager! Hi, doggy. Sorry, villager. I guess we just have to kill them out here because the villager wants me to die. I'm almost dead. I can do it. Yes! I did it! You've got to be kidding me! Now there's a level 3! I'm just gonna quickly build the house. Don't see me. And I managed to build the walls without being seen by that guy. So we can quickly add the roof on top and hopefully they won't spawn inside of my house. I'm so scared they're gonna do that. And now this house is looking so cool already. We just need to decorate the outside, and I also want to add in some windows because right now the monsters could just crawl in through here and I don't want that guy to crawl into my house. I'm not scared. So let's go on a little trip to the beach and then we can mine out some sand for windows. Now we just have to smelt that down. And while that smelts, I'm gonna go collect some more decoration blocks, like some oak leaves. And I also want to craft a bunch of lanterns. And now we can craft some white dye and make some white stained glass. And now we can add in all of the windows and add some more spruce wood decor in front of the house. And I can't even have one moment of peaceful building because the vampires are attacking my village again. So we gotta slay them. The village was defended and I just got blindness. That's creepy, but I'm creepier. Anyway, back to decorating my house while being a giant hairy dog. Awoo. And now the outside of my house is fully decorated, and I think it's looking so cool. A magical moon cottage. And the entrance is big enough so that I can fit in my werewolf form. But the entrance is also still pretty open, so other werewolves could go in too. And we don't want that, so let's add in some fence gates so we can go in and close them. And we have 3 separate rooms to work with. And the first thing we gotta do is get rid of this grass. And then we can add another stone brick floor. And I think one of these rooms on the side could be for this altar, because right now it's just sitting in the middle of my base, so we need a pretty spot for it. So I'm just gonna add this in the middle of this room. And I'm also gonna add some wooden support beams to decorate the ceiling a little bit more. And I also added a little storage for the resources we need for the ritual. And now this room is looking really cool. And the sun is about to set, so let's try and level up again, because in between building, I've been killing some wolves. And now that I'm doing the ritual in my house, it's no longer scary that it's getting dark, because nothing can creep up on me. And now we are at level 8. And I just realized we have 3 skill points again, so we can unlock the survivalist form, which is the 3rd werewolf form. I have a feeling this one is gonna be even more ridiculous. And survivalist form. Guys, I'm a dog on the ground. I'm running on 4 legs. And we can also customize this wolf, so let's go for something silly. And I took a really long time to decide, but I think I'm gonna go for this white werewolf with blue eyes. And the survivalist form is really good for getting places faster. Oh my gosh, I'm chasing a cat. I'm so sorry. And the beast form is really good for combat. Rawr. And the next thing we have to work on is move all of our storage from our old house into the new one. And I built this little storage wall, and I sorted all of my resources. And I think it's funny that the villager is now keeping this house. Wait, there are 2 villagers now. We got Barrel Man and Stonecutter Guy. This is their house now. I've also gathered a bunch more of this pelt and dark pelt. So let's see what kind of armor we could make. We could make some dark pelt leggings and some pelt boots. And they look really funny. So human me has a little bit of protection too when I'm out and exploring without my werewolf form. So now 2 of the rooms are decorated, which leaves this one here, and I want this one to be my bedroom. And I think I want to build a really grand fancy bed. And it took me all day to figure out this design, but basically we have 3 beds and a really fluffy pillow, and even my giant dog versions could fit on this bed. This is my dog bed. This is so ridiculous. Wait, let's sleep in the bed. What is this? I'm just staring at the ceiling. And added some more arches in the ceiling, and now this room is looking really cozy. And also slayed some more wolves for their pelt. So now we can also make the chest plate. So now we basically have the whole set, and the dark pelt is actually enhanced, which means it's even stronger. And we've also got 1 white pelt, so that might be even stronger than the black pelt. And I have a feeling it's mostly the alphas who are gonna drop these pelts. So let's try out our new door on these. Oh yeah, this is easy. We can just get them here. Also, I just accidentally went into survivalist mode, and I'm holding the sword in my mouth, and I can still hit the werewolves. And this alpha dropped more dark pelts, so enhanced armor, here I come. And on day 39, I woke up to find an alpha werewolf on my roof. I hate this. At least he didn't spawn inside though. But that means we have the perfect excuse to keep grinding pelts. Oh my gosh, there's a level 5 alpha. Should we try and defeat him? Oh my gosh, he's so strong. Oh my gosh. Guess I'm doing it. I'm fighting a level 5 while hiding in my house and punching him from a safe space. Got him. The level 5 alpha is the strongest one in this world, and I defeated him. Ah. And I'm about to be defeated by a bunch of regular werewolves from Minecraft. And in between all of the slaying, I also cannot forget that I need to improve my base and make it look a little bit prettier. And connecting a path to my house definitely helped with that. But now let's level up again. And now we're level 9 already. And I want to unlock Thick Fur. It blocks more incoming damage. So as long as I'm in one of my 3 werewolf forms, I won't take as much damage from these dogs anymore. And I also went back into the village because I saw this representative earlier. And I think now I want to do a test to get some of these trinkets, because all of the ones I had kind of broke because I kept dying. And the task is killing 3 alpha werewolves. And I think I see some over there. Wait, are they fighting amongst each other? This is 2 wolf packs just fighting it out, and I just fell in the middle of it. Oh no, 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 no. They're torn between me and their alpha. This is so funny. They can't decide who to attack. And after they were done fighting, I invited 2 more alphas to my door and then unalived them. But then it got dark, so it was time to level up again. And now we are level 10. And I want to get something silly, and that is howling. It boosts my attack speed. I wonder if we actually howl. Let's try it. I actually howled. This is so funny. And on day 41, my village was under attack from hunters. So I did some slaying in my survivalist form because it was funnier. And then I celebrated my victory with a couple hunter hearts for lunch. I'm so creepy. I also still have that alpha killing quest, but no alpha is spawning near my house anymore. So I think we gotta go deeper into the forest and find some more. It's so fun to run through the forest in the survivalist form. Oh, alphas, where are you? This is definitely a magical place when you're a werewolf. But if you're not a werewolf, these guys are gonna get ya. And on day 42, I was still running around the werewolf forest, but I finally spotted an alpha. But I'm so far away from my house that I cannot hide behind my door, so I'm gonna make myself a little hidey hole. And now we just go and punch the alpha. Hello, please hunt me. And now I just slay him from in here. And I got him, and he dropped another dark pelt. So now we got 3 alphas for the quest, so we just need to get back to the villager. And traveling in the survivalist form is so fun if I hadn't just run into a hunter camp. And there's a creepy guy with a mustache. Let's just run away and pretend we never saw them. But now let's grab some gold for the quest, and then we can give that to the villager, and we get the reward. And we can equip it right here, and it's gonna help us to be in werewolf form much longer. Also, why are there so many villagers in here? Where do they all come from? And why are they giving me seeds? Hello? This is absolutely terrifying. And constantly having to fight alphas got me thinking, what if I can become an alpha too? So I looked it up, and it's actually a possibility. And the first step is reaching the highest level on this altar, which is level 14, so we just gotta do a bunch more slaying and collect a bunch of bones and livers. Gross. So I slayed until nighttime. And I also defeated an alpha without hiding in my house. Pro Minecraft. And I collected a bunch of bones and liver, and we have some more in our storage. So now let's level up again. And this other guy's just watching me creepily. And level 11. And I think I want to get Wolf Pack. It summons wolves when you howl. Let's try it. Yay! Look at my little puppies. They're so cute. No, they died. They can only be here for a short time. But since I had to fill up the prey snatch meter again to do the next ritual, I got to try out my new wolf pack and a bunch of unsuspecting werewolves. But since the meter gets higher with every level, I only managed to fill up half at the end of the day. So the slaying continued on day 45. But now the meter is full again, so let's level up. Level 12. And I want to unlock Climber. And that skill only works in the survivalist form, and you basically just step up 1 block. You don't have to jump. It's just like riding a horse, but dog edition. And that's gonna be really useful for me right now because I want to go on a little journey because I need to find sugarcane. I realized I have 39 levels, so we could easily enchant some things. But for that, we need bookshelves and an enchanting table. And I see some sugarcane over there, so let's grab that. And I can see a lot more over there, but it's guarded by a hunter camp. So let's go beast mode and unalive them. Oh, they're scared. Yeah, run away. Oh, he's so scared. And free sugarcane. Look at me, I'm carrying the sugarcane. Now we just have to plant all of the sugarcane by the shore. And hopefully that is close enough to my base so I can get more. And on day 47, my village was under attack from vampires once again. So I slayed them. What the heck, guys? There's a villager with a pitchfork and he's hunting me. I'm trying to defend you, you idiot. There's another pitchfork guy in the house. You just turned into a werewolf? What just happened? I'm scared. But I won once again, so I can get back to my enchanting table grind. Also, there are 3 alphas fighting each other. Awkward! And the next thing I need to do is get obsidian for the enchanting table. And every time I run through this forest, I hear lava under me. So maybe we just have to dig down and then we can get some easy obsidian. I almost fell in that. Let's put some water on it. And now we just have to mine all of this very, very slowly. I got 5 obsidian, so now we just need to wait for the sugarcane to grow. And I have a feeling that's gonna take a really, really long time. So while I wait, we can take some more of this dark pelt and then craft ourselves a new helmet and also the chest plate. So now we almost have a full set of enhanced armor. We also have so much of the normal pelt, which we won't need anymore, so we can make the full set. And then we can craft an armor stand. And then we can add little pedestals in our altar room. And then we can put the armor stand on top of that. And then we can display the pelt armor on it. And it's looking really cool. And on day 48, my sugarcane had grown at least a little bit, so I planted more of it by the shore. I also went door mining in the river to pick up a bunch of gravel, which I then crafted into coarse dirt because I want to decorate my path. And we can do that by adding a bunch of coarse dirt around it. And on top of that, we can add grass patches and fences and some little bushes growing here and there too. So now the path is looking way more detailed, and we have a little staircase up to our crop field. And I turned our infinite water source into a little pond. And I also decorated the path going all the way down to the sheep and cow farm. And I want to continue my path all the way down here and link it up to the village. And on day 50, I'd made a beautiful little staircase going all the way up to my base. And I planted sugarcane all around my little pond. So hopefully this is gonna grow while I'm working in my base. And I want to put a build right here on this hill next to my base. But let's do a little bit of terraforming first. Now this hill is flat enough to fit a build, so we just need to collect some more wood. And on day 51, I chopped down a bunch of trees, and now we have tons of resources to work with. And then we just have to craft the wood into a bunch of different materials. And on day 52, I started building a little gazebo on top of the hill. I made a really pink platform, and then we can add some wooden pillars on top of that. And these logs almost look like oak logs, but they have this pinkish tone to them. And I added some more pink details around this, but for the roof on top, I want to use the blue wood. So we're gonna have another of those magic lunar builds. And I made this dome-shaped roof, and I'm gonna leave the spaces in between open, so we can always look at the sky when we're in here and howl at the moon. I forgot that summons those dogs. Awkward. But I think something is missing to actually call this a lunar gazebo. The moon. So let's go ahead and steal the moon from the sky. Just kidding. Let's build a little moon statue on top of this gazebo. It's a really big moon, but it's looking really nice. Now we just need to add the enchanting table inside of here. And I've already started to farm a little bit of sugarcane. And we do have tons of leather from unaliving our cows for food. Teehee. So we can craft a book and then the enchanting table. And let's see how many bookshelves we can make already. Okay, we can make 3. But to get level 30 enchants, we need 15. So while I wait for more sugarcane to grow, we can decorate this gazebo a little bit more. Let's have a little lamp come down from the ceiling. I think this is really cute. And I also got these magenta leaves, so we can add them all around the gazebo. I spammed them everywhere and it's looking really nice. On day 54, the stonecutter guy had moved into my house, so I just ignored that and decided to work on a path going up to the gazebo. So now everything in our base is connected and it makes everything feel so much cozier. And I noticed my prey snatch meter is full again, so we can try and level up once again. And now we're level 13 and the villager is sleeping in my bed. Weirdo, now I have to sleep next to him as a giant wolf. This is so creepy. And I think this time I want to unlock leap. So basically when I'm in the survivalist form, we can leap. Okay, you run and then leap. Oh my gosh. So this is gonna be really fun. And after I spent all day leaping around, it was time to get back to enchanting table crafting on day 56. I crafted 4 more bookshelves so we can add them here. We gotta wait until we can make 8 more of them. But I broke my diamond sword so we can make a new one. And then we can work on filling up our prey snatch meter again. And I'm gonna do that by casually fighting a level 5 at my door. And by the time it got dark, I filled up the meter once again. And I realized we're level 13 already. So that means this is the last time we level up. And now we're level 14. We did it. And there's a dog sleeping in my bed. Hello? What is going on? I think my villager turned into a werewolf because it's a full moon. Yes, it was the villager. We have 3 skill points left. So I want to take the stun bite. And we have 1 more and we can get bloodlust. So when I bite someone, they could get stunned. And when I kill them, I regenerate health. You didn't see that. And the worst possible thing happened. An alpha werewolf spawned in my house. Hello? Oh my gosh, I cannot lose my levels! It was a level 5 too. This is the absolute worst. I feel like it's about time we become an alpha too. So on day 58, I went down to the village to find the werewolf representative because this guy holds the key to becoming an alpha. Now they have a new task. Are you worthy? Probably not. And we have to do all of these things to become an alpha. So let's accept it. So next to getting an enchanting table, we have a bunch of other things to do too. The easiest thing to do is kill 10 hunters and 10 vampires. So first I'm gonna go visit my friends the hunters in their camp over there. But I'm gonna go in as human in werewolf armor, so maybe they won't know who I am. Oh, they have no idea. But now... Rawr! Ah! Now they know. Poor little hunters. They're so terrified of me. And last one. And our 1 task is completed. And I also crafted some more bookshelves, so now we just need 3 more. But today wasn't a day of peaceful farming because my village got attacked again. But even though it was annoying that the hunters came to avenge their friends that I murdered yesterday, it was still good because defeating a raid actually counts towards one of the alpha tasks. So now we just need to win 2 more raids. And on day 60, I finally had enough sugarcane to craft the remaining bookshelves. Let's add our last 3 books to this place. And there's also a villager wanting this workstation. Just tossed me an axe. Thank you. Anyway, we have 43 levels, so we can enchant the sword. Unbreaking. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. We're gonna slay. And then we can also enchant the pickaxe. Okay, that's kind of bad. And I'm gonna make a new axe and shovel because these ones are almost broken. And... yeah, that's kind of bad. And Silk Touch Efficiency 3. This one has Efficiency 4. Oh, this one is way better than this one. Too bad it's almost broken. And the guy just tossed me an axe again. Villagers are creepy. And now that we have a new sword, we can kill these werewolves much faster. But luckily, we don't have to kill those poor innocent werewolves anymore. But instead, we have to kill 10 vampires. And I found a vampire spawner down here a really long time ago. So now that we enchanted all of our stuff, it doesn't matter if we die anymore. And the spawner is right here. And I think what we should do is just make a little barrier. But first we gotta let the vampires spawn. I made a little hole so I can see them when I unalive them. Teehee. And last 2 vampires. So now this quest is complete too. We also still need to win 2 raids and get 32 gold ingots. I do have 21 in my chest and I have 7 more smelting right here. But that means I still need a couple more. So I could try and go mining. But the best place to actually find some gold is hunter camps. I looted this one already, so we gotta find a new one. And I did come across another one when I searched for alphas in the forest. And I found the hunter camp again on day 62. But I'm gonna go in as a human. And hopefully they won't have any idea what's going on. but their entire camp only had these tents full of garlic bread. So I went back into the forest to try and find a better camp. At least traveling goes super fast in my survivalist form. A lot of running later, I came across an acacia village, and I think it belongs to hunters because this guy's running at me really aggressively. Go away. Go away! You scared this poor armadillo. And since we still have to win 2 village raids, maybe we can raid this one. Let's just click on this. Let's ring the bell, and then we can see the hunters. Get wrecked. I love my new sword. And we did it! A nearby village has been captured by werewolves. Rawr. And that counted towards our faction raids 1. But now let's keep looking for a hunter outpost. And I actually found one pretty close to the village. I'm just gonna go in as a human again. Yes, 1 block of gold and more iron. And there are 2 more blocks of gold at the top. Oh, hunters! I was secretly a werewolf! Ah haha, losers, losers! Okay, let's run away really fast. And now we just have to run all the way back home. And now together with the gold we already have, we now have 55 ingots. Now we just need to win 1 more raid. And since villages are way more frequent in this mod, we can just go in a different direction and look for another one. But of course I have to do that in the pouring rain, being a sad, stinky, wet dog. But look what I see, there's a village. And this village doesn't even belong to anyone. So we don't even have to do any fighting, we can just chill here. And village captured. And that also counted. So now we just need to run back home and offer the gold to our quest villager. And also just saw next to the gold, we also need these werewolf teeth. And that's what the alphas have been dropping. And we have so many of them. So we finally have a good use for them. I'm so excited, I'm gonna be an alpha. Okay, villager guy, let's do it. Wait, now my level says Eps. I'm an epsilon. I'm not even an alpha yet. That is actually so funny. So now we have a lord skill screen. And the first step was becoming a werewolf lord or an epsilon. And the best thing about this is that you can get minions. And we need a special item to get a minion. And sometimes these representatives sell that, but this one doesn't. But they have the next step, lord level 2. Let's just accept that because when we come across vampires and hunters, we can kill them for the quest. So now we just have to run back to the other villages we raided and see if the representative over there wants to help me. And it took me all day to find this stupid guy because he kept hiding. But he actually has the minion control quest. And it needs 32 gold ingots. Oh my gosh. And we have to kill advanced vampires and advanced hunters. And then we get a moon charm. So let's accept that. And the best place to find advanced hunters is a hunter camp. And there's another one over there. And these guys with the name tags are the advanced hunters. But I don't want to fight them just yet. First I'm gonna steal all of their stuff. I hope they have some gold up here. Yes, 1 more block of gold and more iron. And now let's attack this mustache guy. Wait, the other hunters don't care that I'm fighting this guy. They just don't care. Look, he's just escaping. So I can fight them one by one and don't anger everybody in the camp. They have no loyalty to each other. They just don't care. And I have to feed it for advanced hunters. And I also got a bunch of normal hunters. And also there's a zombie coming for me. Also the survivalist wolf swimming is the most ridiculous thing ever. Look at this. Wait, now this guy here also sells the minion thing. I walked all the way over there and now you sell it too? I wonder if I can accept 2 at the same time. Yes, I can, because maybe then I could get 2 minions. And on day 68 I dug a tunnel from my base over to the vampire spawner because I still need to kill a bunch of advanced vampires and I don't want to go through the creepy cave to get them. And look, there are so many in the spawner room. Don't give me blindness. There's no escape from me. And it's wild how close the spawner is to my house. We just have to go through this tunnel and then we come out at my crop field. But now there's this ugly gaping hole, so let's just put a door here. And let's also decorate it a little bit. And now we have this really creepy entrance going down to the really creepy vampire spawner. Hello there. And because the vampire spawner was really slow, I went into the caves to defeat the monsters here. Hi guys. I just wanted that vampire. Thank you. So now one of the minion quests is completed. And on day 70 I went back to the village. And now I just need to toss all of my gold at that guy. Give me that moon charm. No, my gold! But I have the moon charm. And now I just need to get my own minion. Also set an alpha in my house. Are you kidding me? Another level 5 living in my house. Get wrecked. But now let's go and recruit the first member of our pack. You want to join my pack? He doesn't want to. Do you? No? Do you? They all don't want to join my pack. He's not looking for a new tribe. You suck. Why do you hate me? Please? Yes! Oh my gosh, I got one! He says I'm not strong enough for a bigger tribe. That's rude. And we can open the minions menu and we can make them follow us. Come on, follow me, you little creature. Look at this guy. Oh, he's so creepy. He's so creepy. Now come into my house and we can also change his appearance and we can also give him a name. And I'm gonna name this guy Jacob. Let me know if you get the reference. And now we can take Jacob on a little killing spree with us because we still need to kill some advanced hunters to get another moon charm. Because imagine having 2 of those little guys following you around. around. That would be so creepy. They're the hunters. We just need to tell Jacob to defend the Lord. I'm the Lord. Be my bodyguard and defend my life from these hunters. Kill him! Go, Jacob! Go, Jacob! Come on, Jacob! Get him! Oh, this little guy's just swinging his claw. And on day 73, Jacob and I decided to raid one of those hunter structures. What? He just died! So Jacob only managed to live for like 2 days. But don't worry, he's not dead forever. He's just recovering and then he's gonna come back to us. Hopefully. And while we wait for our minion to come back, we can also try and mine more gold because I only have 6 little nuggets left. And I basically need a stack for all of these quests I have still going on. And I only have efficiency 3 on my pickaxe, so let's make a new one. And we can get efficiency 4. It's just efficiency 4. And let's go into our little vampire room where the spawner is. And I'm just gonna make a little branch mine going all the way down to deep slate. And I'm not even on deep slate level yet and I already found my first gold ore. And I went all the way down to -16, which is the best gold mining level according to the internet. So let's see if we can get lucky. And I found the first deep slate gold ore. Let's go. And I hit a cave, which is creepy, but I bet they have tons of gold just lying around, just like over here. Don't see me, monsters. And there's more gold up here. Thank you very much. Ooh, diamonds. Yes. More gold. Creeper. Diamonds. Give me gold. Go away, zombies. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. More diamonds. Rawr. It's a spider. It has legs. More gold. No. I'm not scared. Ah! No! Knock me in the lava! Ah! I have water. I'm alive. Let's go back up because we have 48 gold already. So let's melt that down. Oh my gosh, I thought my minion came back, but it's just a random wolf that spawned in my bedroom. I hope Jacob will come back. And we also got more diamonds so we can make another pickaxe because we could try to get fortune 3. Efficiency. Ooh, fortune 2. Okay, that's good. So when we get back to gold mining, we can get even more. My gold smelted overnight, so let's go back to the villager and we can give him all my gold. And we got another moon charm. But I think to actually use that and have 2 minions at the same time, we need to become a level 2 lord. And let's go and hit the mines again, because guess what I need for the next level? It's more gold. And I found another cave, which made mining gold so much easier. Stinky vampire. And just like that, I have 49 gold again. Now let's smelt all of that gold and just wait on the porch for Jacob to return, but he still hasn't returned. I'm so sad. And while I waited for the gold, I actually did some research and there's a minion task menu and we can respawn the dead. Let's do it. Wait, he's just back! Oh my gosh, we just had to call him. He was ready to come back this entire time. I'm sorry you waited so long. Also, he's creepy. And my gold is smelted too, so Jacob can be by my side when we level up again, because we completed every single task for the next step, Lord level 2. Let's do it. Now we're no longer an epsilon, we're a delta. And we do have 2 skill points, so we can actually unlock one of these. And I think I want to choose this one. Send your minions to collect resources. Okay, Jacob, collect resources. Do it. I will head out and hunt for prey. He just left. And I hope he doesn't die out hunting. But we have lots to do because the next quest is one more. Lord level 3. Of course, we need more gold again, but I already have it. So we just have to slay 20 vampires and 20 hunters again. But for that, I want to get another minion. And that's possible now because we're level 2, so we can have 2 minions at the same time. But this one doesn't want to be my minion. Yay, I got one! He's not as creepy as Jacob, but he's still a creepy little demon child. And this one is going to be named Tyler. Vampire Diaries reference. On day 77, I took Tyler to visit the hunters, but I was determined to not let him die like Jacob. And I think we can actually give him some food. He just ate a human heart. That's so creepy, Tyler. I think this is the key to keeping my minions alive. I have an arrow in my brain. Then I went to slay some more vampires while Tyler was watching me creepily in the background. So I come from the caves and there's a vampire where Tyler stood. Did I do it again? Why am I so bad at taking care of my minions? I'm gonna call him. Maybe he just ran away. Tyler is still recovering. He actually died. I don't want to endanger my minions again, so I continued the slaying on my own on day 78. And now the hunter task is completed. We got them all. And on day 79, I ruined the day of some creatures of the night. So this task is complete too. And I want to call all of my minions to celebrate. Yes, both of them are here. And they've never met before. Tyler, this is Jacob. Also, Jacob gathered food. He got 1 liver. And that took you 2 days. Now we can take our creepy werewolves to level up again. This villager is getting so rich from us. Take it. I'm a gamma. Does that mean when I reach level 5, I'm gonna be an alpha? I'm so determined. Let's accept the next one. Lord level 4. And we need a whole stack of gold. This is gonna be so hard, but me and my pack can do it. But before we go back on the grind, I think I want to build a little home for these guys. Because it would be too creepy if they lived in the same house as me. They would just stare into my soul while I sleep peacefully. I'm not scared. And their home is going right up here on this hill. So first let's terraform all of this. And we have a fast shovel now. Now we have a flat space. And we can start crafting up the resources because I still have tons left from when I built the gazebo. And now we can start building their little minion house while they watch me creepily. We got some nice light blue house walls. And then we can add in some windows. And for the roof, we're also gonna go for spruce wood again. And the shape of the house is looking really cool so far. And I want to put some more pink wood on the roof to match my house. But I want it to be a little bit more special than that. So I'm gonna add a big tower right in the middle of the roof. That guy over there is so jealous that I'm making a home for my pack. And this building turned out so great. I love it. And we can decorate it some more and add some leaves. And also a sign saying whose house this is. And now we just need to work on a nice interior for them. I added some pink wood on the floor. And we can have some spruce slabs in the ceiling so it doesn't look this ugly. And they can also have a bed on each side of the room. And also a little desk. And now he can sit there. This is so cute. And super creepy at the same time. So they can both do their demon taxes while I continue decorating the room. I gave them a little storage area and a table to sit at together. And I also want to give them a big painting. I think this one looks nice. And this one here is even better. Now we just gotta link up the path to this new house. And I think this is looking really nice so far. And what I've also done is made a little berry field here. So we can now also harvest wolf berries. But I'm gonna give them to my minions. So they can eat them and recover health every time they take damage. Because we have 35 hunters to slay. But before we get into trouble again, I also saw I have 2 more skill points because I leveled up again. And I think I want to get better minions. It increases some stats of my minions. So hopefully they're gonna be stronger now. And on day 84, we slayed. And on day 85, we'd killed 26 hunters so far. But I started giving my minions my food because they've been going through the berries so fast. And at the end of the day, we were almost out of food. But we also completed the first task. But I still have a bunch of food left in my storage, so let's take some more. But we're gonna leave Tyler and Jacob in their house today because I have to slay a bunch of vampires. And with all the creepers here, it's way too dangerous for them to be here. But on the next day, the vampire task was done too, which leaves this one. Yay. After fighting hunters and vampires, I didn't feel like going into the cave and fighting all the other monsters. So I started with some cozy branch mining. And I got fairly lucky finding a bit of gold and a couple diamonds here and there. But I had to go back to the surface on day 88 because my pickaxe was basically broken. So let's make an anvil. And then how about we combine it with this unbreaking pick that we have. So now we have 2 good pickaxes. I also only found 17 gold so far. So I think I have to go back to caving. So I did a bit of screaming and a bit of crying, but I also found a lot of gold. And on day 89 I was still mining tons of gold all over the caves. And when I left the caves I almost had 2 stacks of gold ore. And I also never realized I can just turn into the survivalist dog and then just easily run up the staircase. No more slow jumping. On day 90 my gold was smelting while I slayed my cows and sheep for more food. But now we have all of this gold and tons of food cooking. And it is level up time once again. Let's do it. Now we're a beta, 1 step away from alpha. And the last one is super intense. We have to kill 50 hunters and 50 vampires and capture 6 hostile villages. And I have 2 more skill points and I want to see if I can use them on the normal werewolf skill screen. And it looks like I can because I just unlocked frightening. Let's try this out on the hunters. Hi guys. Ah! Fear me, hunter. Yes! Yes! They're running! But now let's pack all of our food because we have 6 villages to capture. And you know what that means? Road trip! On day 92, me and my pack traveled places we've never seen before in search of the villages. And of course we had to slaughter every single hunter that we encountered on the way. But it wasn't long until we found the first village. And it looks like this belongs to our enemies, the hunters. And now we can tell my minions to defend the area. And I hope my minions won't die. Ah! I will die! Get them, Tyler and Jacob! I need to make sure they're always stocked up on food. And on day 93, we'd captured the village. 1 done, 5 more to go. So the road trip continued. But it wasn't long until we found another village. And it belonged to hunters again. And I slayed them, but in my human form. So they have no idea who I am until it's too late. And we killed 50 hunters already. And I just found a vampire village. So the kill 50 vampires task is about to be completed too. Ah! Ah! The golem! No! Oh my gosh, I cannot die. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, I respawned at the old village I captured. I just have to run back. From Minecraft, there are so many vampires here, but I'm just gonna fight them from a little safe pillar. And my minions are in a safe space, because they would definitely die to vampires. And after I captured the village, I retrieved my minions and attacked the next one straight away. And I easily captured it too. And I attacked another hunter village on the same day. So that just leaves one more village to capture. So our road trip is almost over. And it looks like the last village we're fighting belongs to vampires, because of course it does. And fighting vampires is way harder than fighting hunters, because it doesn't matter if I'm in my human form or werewolf form. They will always be hostile towards me, but I slayed them anyway. So now this task is completed, which means my minions and I have a really long trip back home ahead of us. Because when you look on the map, we've gone all this way and we live all the way down here. We ran all day but made it home right in time for bedtime. On day 98, I still had a couple vampires to slay, so I went back into the caves and last one, and we killed 50 vampires. And now we can take our gold and our werewolf teeth, and we also have a bad omen from the vampires, so we quickly need to drink milk so we don't accidentally start a raid on the last day, because today is a level up day again. We did all of these things, so now let's claim a reward. I'm finally an alpha, and there's one last thing I need to do as an alpha. I need to fight another alpha. There's a level 5 over there. I think I'm strong enough now. Rawr! I can fight him! Rage mode! Rawr! My minions are just following me around. They don't even care that I'm getting attacked. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ah! He's so fast! He's so fast! I want to defeat him legit without hiding in my house. One heart, one heart. This is going really well. Rawr! Ah! Yes! I didn't! Now I'm the alpha. Rawr. And today is day 100. We survived 100 days as a werewolf, and I totally never died at all. And I hope you have enjoyed me building up this beautiful, magical, happy base while being a creepy, sinister werewolf. Please give this video a like and subscribe, or my demon children will find you. Just kidding, I'll see you all next time. Bye!